Hey guys, I'm going to take you on a decimal scavenger hunt today. We are going to go into my kitchen and we're going to go to the pantry and the fridge and we are going to look for some items that have decimals on them. And then what you're going to do is you're going to go and you're going to find at least one item that has a decimal on it. So let's talk about decimals. Why are decimals on food items? Because basically if we're looking in our pantry or our kitchen or our fridge, we're going to find drinks, food. So because items, food, and drink are commonly measured in ounces and grams, and let's say you don't have exactly 1 ounce of rice. You have a little bit more than 1 ounce of rice. Well, how are you going to express the fact that you have a little bit more than 1 ounce of rice? Remember that little bit more, that's a part. Okay, you could represent it as a fraction, but usually people that make food and people that box food, they box cereal, they put liquid in bottles, they represent that with a decimal, not with a fraction. So you're going to see lots of decimals on bottles of liquid, juice bottles, water bottles, milk bottles. You're going to see lots of decimals on boxes and bags of food that you would find in your pantry because it's not always exactly landing on 1 ounce or 1 gram. It's a little bit more. All right, so let's take a look. Let's go into my pantry. Okay, going into my pantry. All right, my first item that I am going to grab is a can of olives. I want you to pay attention to the bottom there. We see a decimal. Okay, what decimal do we see? It says 2 25/100ths of an ounce. 2.25, and the OZ stands for ounces. That means this is 2 whole ounces and 25/100ths of another ounce. What they did was they took the ounce, they cut the ounce up into 100 equal pieces, and you have 25 of those, 25/100ths. 2.25. That was pretty easy. Can of olives. Okay, black olives. Yum, like them. All right, let's look for something else. Box of granola bars. Okay, I want you to look here at the bottom. Okay, we see some decimals. All right, we see that there are 12 bars in the package. Each one of those bars is 1 4/10ths of an ounce. 1 decimal 4, 1 4/10ths of an ounce. And we see that the total weight of this box of granola bars is 16 8/10ths of an ounce. There's actually 2 decimals on this box of granola bars. What else do we have in here? How about our favorite, some chips? All right, so if we look down at the bottom of the chip bag, trying to get it straight for you. Bottom of the chip bag, all right, there we go. And actually, this has a fraction on it, which is, you normally don't see that. It's 7 3/4 of an ounce. And then they also put it in grams and a decimal. So you see 219 7/10ths of a gram. 219.7. 219 7/10ths of a gram. That's what this bag of chips weighs. All right, one more stop. Let's go to the fridge. All right, so the first thing I'm gonna grab out of the fridge is my iced coffee. Love my iced coffee. All right, take a look. See if you can find the decimal before I tell you where the decimal is. All right, so good job. We found our decimal. This is 1 5/10ths, and QT stands for quart. 1 5/10ths of a quart. Super easy. All right, one more out of my fridge. All right. Yum. We got pudding. All right. See if you can find the decimal before me. This one's kind of small. I hope you can see it. It says that the weight is 14 5/10 of an ounce. It's down there at the bottom. That's where usually decimals are on packages, at the bottom, and it's usually in small print. So that's where you need to look when you're looking for your decimals. Okay, so it is your job now. You're going to go on your own scavenger hunt. You need to find at least one item with a decimal on it, and you need to bring it to the class meeting to share. That's your assignment for today.